Good afternoon, everybody. I'm doing a video today. I've had some requests on people that wanted to know the difference between wild lettuce and sow thistle. Now, both these plants grow in the same environment. They're found all over the world, all over the United States. So they can favor the same conditions, and they do look very similar. Now, this plant is on the edge of my yard, and it's on its way out. It's a mature plant that's been knocked over by the kids. It's already, you can see, been to its flowering stage. It's a very large Latuca cereola, and you can see the leaves right here as a mature plant, as the plant matured. And if you look at them, there's the leaves right there, and then the pricklies on the back of the leaves. And I will show you a better comparison when I get over to the sow thistle. Prickly lettuce, see, it has those spines. I don't know if it can focus in. Oh, there's a caterpillar, a little inchworm. And it has the spines, see, on the back of the stem right there. Now, the reason people confuse these is because they're looking for the wild lettuce because of its medicinal purposes. And I'll go over a short review of that as well. It's used for whooping cough, arthritis, asthma, urinary tract problems, cough, trouble sleeping. It's used for a lot of insomnia and restlessness, excitability in children, painful menstruation periods. It's also said for used for excessive sex drives in women. Muscular and joint pains and arthritis is usually what I used it for. Poor circulation, and it's used as an opium substitute. Now, this plant particularly, it depends on the person, the age, the weight, how well they're used, how used to medication they are, because it can be anywhere from like using an ibuprofen to, a calming, relaxing, putting you to sleep. And people use this to make into teas. They make medicine out of it, like a syrup. I'll put some videos and a link in the description down below to show you how to process the plant. And it's used from the lacticarium, the white sap that's in this plant. Now, this plant's too far gone. The sap's dried up, I harvested a lot of sap from this plant early on, and I did harvest a lot of the other plants. The leaves can be taken and, turn into a tea, chop it up, the lacticarium, steep it or simmer it, and the lacticarium will separate, and you can make a tea. Add a little honey because it is bitter. It's known as bitter lettuce. Alright, everybody, so we're over in my flower bed checking out the sow thistle, which is commonly mistaken for Latuca cereola. Okay, they do have very similar leaves. Now, the Suncus in the dandelion tribe, it's also in the sunflower family, so they have a lot of the same look, the leaves, if you look at them right there. Now, the Indians did use this plant to treat warts, and they made an infusion out of it for diarrhea. Now, this plant does contain a lot of nutrients and minerals. You can cook it as spinach and things like that. It has vitamin C, calcium, iron. It even contains up to 28 milligrams of protein. So this plant is pretty useful. Now, just like the cereola, it does have a white sap to it, and that's what they use right there to treat the warts. It doesn't have the same pain relief as, the cereola, the wild lettuce does. Now, people get these confused because of the leaves and the flowers. Now, if you look at these flowers right here, I'm going to show you the difference. So right here, you're looking at it. Now look at the lobes in the plant right here. An easy way to tell wild lettuce from this is lift over the leaf. Now if you look, there is no spines running along the stem right there. Now I've taken a leaf from cereola, from wild lettuce. Now if you look at the leaves, check out the difference, okay? Now flip it over, and you see the spines right there. Wild lettuce has those spines. The sow thistle does not. Okay, so that is an easy way to distinguish it. They both have the white sap protruding from it, and the leaves do look pretty similar if you look at them. Here's wild lettuce. I got another one right here, just like that. And because of the yellow leaves, and because of, you know, the way the leaves look, and they share that dandelion look to them, they're oftenly confused. I hope this helped you guys out. But, you know, this is the difference. There's, you know, 3 to 4 main species of the sow thistle. Get you a top look at the plant. And so, yeah, that's the difference, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.